I couldn't find the button. What is up, everybody? I didn't mean, I was going to go halfway through with that breath. It didn't work. What is up? Welcome back to the Raptorstrike Podcast from San Antonio, Texas. My name is Joey, aka Joey Schmoey on all social media. That's 3 H's. To my right, we have
Raptorman 5.0.
Noise. To my front, I have
EcoBoom S550.
C, Eco Booms 550.
Yes, there you go.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. How are y'all doing today? How was y'all's day? How was y'all's day? What did y'all do today? We always start the episode with the how y'all doing. So, Noah, what'd you do today?
Well, a little downside to today is if you own like the F-150s or the Rangers, with the blind spot sensors in the taillights, those are like a hot commodity right now because how expensive they are. So if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram or have me on Facebook, I posted a video showing my brother's truck, but the taillights are missing because they were stolen. I don't know how they unlocked the tailgate, but it seemed like they drilled a hole from underneath the actual handle. It still locks, which makes no sense because it seems like they just had to poke a hole there to maybe shimmy something in there. But they actually took his taillights. So, and it's quite some time to get like replacements in.
Really?
Yeah, and they're $1,000 each if they have the blind spots. So, and that's because the radar sensors are like $500 alone. You know, that's just for the unit themselves.
Yo, what's up, JJ? It's the homie.
How's it going, JJ? Welcome to the podcast.
Would you do anything else? What'd you eat today?
Went out to breakfast with the family. Of course, like I said, my brother came over, so I helped him change a sensor on the truck, and I actually went to Los Valles.
Los Valles?
Fruteria or fruit stand. I mean, that's like a piece of my childhood, really, because you know, my parents would take us there, and while they get like corn on the cob or
I got their rusa one time. Have you ever gotten that?
No.
I don't know how I drink spicy, but that thing, every time I drink, I was like, you know what, this is hot. I'm gonna drink some more to cool it off. No, sir.
Well, that seems
Ooh.
Counterproductive, really, is what that sounds like.
Yeah, no, but apparently it's a like a sober up type of thing where it's like, but I drank it for pleasure and it was not good.
I've only ever drank like the rusas from one other place, and that's La Teresita off of Evers. Actually, we were trying to go last night, but they were closed. So
Everything was closed.
Everything was closed. So I went and had fruit cups and sat and chatted with a good friend of mine, and you know, it's nice to spend time with people. Highly recommend it. You know, don't shut yourself off. Just have fun and hang out, crack jokes. I mean, life's short, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, we watch episode 10 if you'd like to see my mindset and all that. Sal, what did you do today?
I helped my dad out.
Oh, actually, do you want to tell your story from yesterday and today?
Yesterday? What did I do yesterday?
What led up to today?
Oh, okay. So, man, it's been a long, like, 2 days, so it took me a while to remember. But yesterday, my dad and I went on a wild goose chase to try to find a right-hand Toyota 4Runner caliper for a 98 Toyota 4Runner. So apparently, like, the one supplier that every parts store uses had an error, and they were putting left side calipers in right side boxes.
Dang.
So Rock Auto, we returned it twice. We got left side calipers every time. We went to AutoZone. The first 2 places we went to, left side calipers. Finally, we went to the one on Perrin Vital, and they finally had the correct caliper.
So it took going to like what, 4 shops? 3 shops? Dang.
And nobody else had the calipers.
So what I'm
Instead of
hearing
jumping
is they had someone with my reading ability putting the left and right. Actually, it's not even
With
the
your
reading
left and right ability.
I'm horrible with left and right.
Are you really?
Yeah, like when I went to Florida for work, that was a lot of the stuff is we had to call out left, right, whatever, and someone's taking notes as you're taking photos. Well, I'd be calling left and I'd be looking to the right, and he's like, is it left or right? Because you're saying left, but you're looking to the right. And I'm like, listen, whatever I say, just put the opposite.
Don't ask
No,
questions.
you got to give it the old Call of Duty call outs. It's over there. It's over there. It's over here. Over there. It's right here.
He's
right
on.
here.
He's on blue.
He's on blue.
on blue.
He's on the floor. He's on the floor.
Yeah.
Tangent about that. I hate using Discord because I used to use Discord on my phone, and so it would mute it for no good reason. So like I'm doing call outs in mid game and nobody's responding to me. And so it reminds me of the Tiger, was it Joe Exotic, that he's like, I called for help twice and not an F you or what do you need or nothing. And then of course at the end of the game after we lost, I'm like, I was muted the entire time, which is why nobody was responding to me. But
That's funny.
sorry. That was
And
my
then-
short little tangent.
Yeah. And then today, we swapped all 4 brakes out. All 4, guys.
With the left and the left and the right and the right?
Yep.
Cool.
Dang.
All the brakes in the right locations. And guess what? The problem wasn't the brakes. It wasn't the it wasn't the wheel cylinders, it wasn't the calipers. It was the brake
muffler
booster.
bearings. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that seems just about right.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was kind of disappointing when we found that out. So, my dad ordered a new brake booster, new master cylinder, just to finish it off. Just all new brakes. Let's go.
No more issues.
No more issues.
It's all
We're
new.
done.
All right, from JJ, what was y'all's reaction to the government confirming
Aliens
that
are real.
aliens are real?
These gas prices are too damn high.
Don't let them distract you.
Okay, tell me something I didn't know.
My reaction, I thought it was like just a gimmick video. Like, I don't believe anything I see anymore.
Oh, like
So
propaganda.
I'm just like, oh, okay, they're just look over here.
Mhm.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to distract you. But that's
All right,
that's neither here nor there.
let's
but-
not get canceled. We're gonna get taken off of YouTube.
Get a knock at the door. No, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool. Like,
Anyways.
it wasn't that shocking. It was just like,
Well, I mean,
if it's true.
when you look at if you zoom out, there's so much more that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So of course there's probably other. What's the joke is like a person can't talk to an ant because it's not on the same wavelength, like it's not the same intelligence. So it's like, why would aliens talk to us?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like,
That's
how
just.
vast space the universe is.
I thought I was the center of the universe.
Yeah, with
no,
your gravity.
that's,
The amount of
your
gravity I have.
gravity you create.
no.
But like with how vast the universe is, like there's either a really high probability of there being other species or
What
a
do
really
you-
low one.
What?
I was about to say, nah, that's the people who think revving is aimed at them. It's the center of the universe.
Interesting. We're not gonna go into that.
No, it's just in general when people are like, oh, they're revving their cars. Like, oh, you're trying to annoy me. No. I just like the way
Answer
my
is-
Cobalt sounds.
What about you?
About aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, aliens. No, I mean, it's one of those things like Sal said, how vast the universe is. There's like a good chance something else is out there. But my thing is like, if there is, there is. If there isn't, there isn't. I'm only gonna be here for like 80 more years. So,
Did you
That's
hear
true.
that they leaked an autopsy of an alien?
really?
Apparently they did.
My
And
cousin?
Like
Dang.
And apparently they went
And I get
into
canceled.
into detail about like their like religions and like their belief systems, and I'm like, how did you get that from a dead alien?
What?
But
From an
that's what I heard.
autopsy?
All right.
No, apparently
Oh.
living alien, but different. Like one died and they autopsied it, but I don't know.
All right, we're way too far off course. Joey,
Yeah.
what did you do today?
What did I do? I woke up on like 3 hours of sleep, and I woke up and I had so for those of y'all who don't know, I am a direct descendant of the Canary Islanders who basically founded San Antonio, and I'm a part of the
My dude looks exhausted.
So I'm a part of the Canary Islanders Descendants Association, and there will be meetings basically talking about like they are the ones who get artifacts and put them into like the Alamo or like the missions and stuff. So they're the ones who kind of supply or make the deals. So more Canary Islander memorabilia, or I don't know if that's the right word, but like artifacts are into the museums. Especially like they talk about like the Smithsonian, the natural history, anything that's Canary Islander related goes through that association. So they'll have meetings discussing financials, discussing events. And today was one of the luncheons that we went to, and you got a choice of salmon, filet mignon, or chicken. I got the salmon. It was really good. It was really fancy. Food was good. Bread was good.
I have a
like
question.
bread. Yes,
So is this like the Illuminati?
somewhat. But
Okay.
But Texas.
but Texas, but San Antonio.
We have our own thing.
And so they're just talking about like what's going on, what like basically the state of the association, what they're doing today. And then I went home and I fell asleep and I knocked out. I was like, huh? I woke up, I was like, did I oversleep? Are we still doing the podcast?
What day is it?
What day is it?
What year is it?
Yep. But
No, we have Sergeant Hood in the chat. So go downtown and you can talk to people from other planets.
oh yeah. No,
Oh man.
there's some crazy people downtown. Like by
Well, it depends on what part of
You know
downtown
what'd be
you're.
insane if like the whole Men in Black like movie
it was based on a
thing-
true story.
Yeah, like it's all based on reality. Just like random aliens like actually walking the streets.
Oh,
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I'm just waiting for time travel, dog.
I don't really care for time travel. I'd rather just teleport places.
Teleportation is cool.
Home to work to work.
See,
to
I
home.
could wake up at 8, be at work
At 8.
At 8:01.
at 8.
8:01.
I don't know,
Well-
man. That minute of being torn apart.
No, honestly, I would.
Put back together.
Yeah, I would. Okay. What superpower would y'all have if y'all had one?
Superpower?
Superpower. Mine's teleportation.
Well, he just said teleportation.
Okay.
So y'all both have the same one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be cool.
I would say
You just teleport somewhere and wait for you to drive
super
there.
speed.
That's a lot of.
Those are different aliens. Okay.
Dang.
We're side quests. they're on side quests.
Super speed, because I can monetize that. Because you just dial back the speed, and now I'm the fastest dude alive.
Yeah, but do you really make
What do you
money?
mean dial back the speed?
So like, say like
He means
you're-
like hold back. Like, you know how in The Incredibles where they like made their son run slow-ish?
yeah.
So he
because
didn't win all the time?
Exactly.
If you
Otherwise
like,
it looks suspicious.
slow down the speed enough to just win like races and then go to the Olympia and then all that, just enough to where it's like it looks real, you're making money.
So you want to cheat is what I'm
Yes.
hearing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you said teleport. Well,
just want to
I know you had said being like torn apart in 1 minute and then put back together. But can you imagine y'all are standing next to each other and y'all teleported, and like you have his arm and you have his leg? Yeah.
It's what is it? There's a term for it. It's like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory microwave, where they basically
Put you into molecules and then put you back together. Yeah.
There's a word for it. What is it?
It's a big word that we didn't learn in school. I'll tell you that.
Or we probably did. We just weren't paying attention.
Superpower.
What would be your superpower?
What would it
I'd like to read minds.
be? Oof, I wouldn't.
I don't think I would want to know what people think about me.
That's I would be okay with that, but I feel like that's like
Now the other side of that is like, I don't want to be able to hear everyone's mind, but like sporadic, where it's like you can kind of choose who you want. Cause isn't that why like Professor Xavier went insane? Because he could hear everybody.
he didn't. Well, I don't know if he went insane, but like he had to control it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
that's why he needed like certain stuff to be able to help him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm regretting my decision of reading minds.
I think reading minds could be cool. I just think of like, what can you like? How can you use that to your advantage? But you can't. Like, I don't know, the poker, you'd win every time. GG.
I would like to have power of weight control.
Now,
like be super strong or like shape shifting.
so I think he means like shape shifting, like so he like losing weight whenever you want. But do you mean like there's another like way that power was viewed, was that you look the same, but you basically control your density, and it's like you can either be like as light as a feather or as heavy as like
So what you're saying is I don't want to sit next to you on a plane.
exactly.
Okay.
Honestly, reading minds is dangerous. In what way? I mean, that would be
a good point.
be dangerous.
Probably because you'll get a step above someone else, or I'm
Dangerous.
guessing he's meaning the actual type of person that has it. If they're a jealous person, if they're this, if they're that, you know, they can't control their
Like
urges.
manipulation, basically.
Yeah.
It's like those weirdos that choose invisibility and then they end up going to like dressing rooms and stuff.
I mean,
I was trying to stay so far away from that one, and
I
he
knew
brought
where
it
you were
up
going.
anyways.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Sal. Sal's like, I'm just playing. Mine was not teleportation. It was invisibility.
Can I it sounds like, can I change it to invisible?
No,
Oh,
I'm
man.
firm on teleportation.
Alrighty.
I just don't want to get up early.
What's one of our topics for today? Because I know we went full left field. Right out of the gate.
Yeah.
We're just going. We're all just exhausted. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
This past week for me has been interesting in the sense that I went from being in Houston in the field all week the previous week to this week where it's like nobody was in the office. I wasn't even in the office, you know, and it's to be pulling the brake like that, it kind of trips you up. So
Yeah, this week I was back in Austin. I will say I have a better appreciation of Austin for the food.
it's a hit or miss for me.
Well, the thing is, I will say, and I'll say this as a proud San Antonioan, Austin has nothing on San Antonio Mexican food. Out of like the 5 shops we tried over there, nothing has compared to San Antonio. But we did go to a lot of Vietnamese restaurants, and they were really good. We went to one called Elizabeth. We went to one called 888 Vietnamese. That one was the best. That one was good.
888.
Yeah. 888. Then we went to Pho Please. That one had really good pho. Have you tried it? Yeah, you have. It was good, but I will say like the food from Austin was great. I liked it. I've never experienced Austin like that.
I must be going to the wrong restaurants in Austin.
For
You
me,
go in the city.
you end up with like 5 mediocre places that charge way too much,
Oh yeah.
and then like one really good place. Like even if it charges a lot, like the place is really good.
Yeah, like there was one, I forgot the name of it, but we went to a Vietnamese restaurant and I got a bowl of pho with what was it? The brisket and Vietnamese meatball,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like $30. Or the same thing here was like 14.
It's not bad.
30.
Well, along with that, you're also talking about the rent in Austin. You're talking about.
Yeah.
So here's one of the. I guess can we make this a sidebar topic?
Okay.
When you're starting a business, I understand. What am I trying to say? It's hard for me to see new business owners and like their pay structure and want to be like, hey, is there any way you can do a little bit better? You know? And you mentioned this in our very first podcast, or, you know, sit down and chill with us back in 2020, but you're already going as low as you can with like how you're trying to be competitive with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And when you talk about, let's just say automotive shops, since that's what I had, the main thing is if I go to another automotive shop that I sort of trust, because of course, you know, I got trust issues when it comes to shops, but when they give you a price, I can't hear a price anymore and be like, oh man, that's too expensive. I hear the price and I'm like, okay,
Kind of makes sense.
you know, that makes sense. You got rent, you got to pay your tax, you got to pay overhead, you got to pay the part, you know, and then you have, if you take the part or you buy the part. Of course, if you buy the part, it's going to be a little bit more expensive because
They gotta buy the part.
they have to buy the part, meaning
They're gonna
they're
charge you
charging
markup.
you the service of being able to just be like, here's my car, can you fix it? And so that's where one of the things, that's where it kind of starts hurting you after you've had a business, because you don't want to not that you don't want to insult the person, but you've been in that position and you're like, I know how hard it is. And you know, kudos to you. Now, if you're one of those guys or you know, guys or gals that's like price gouging and getting people, that's different.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people that are trying, and business is not for the faint of heart.
It isn't.
It is not. And I learned that a little bit the hard way. But you know what lesson that isn't hard is worth learning, right? As long as you learn from it. But that's
Yeah,
that's
it's like
sidebar. Or,
it's like at one of the places I used to work at, we actually used to like buy things and then resell it to customers because they needed it, right? Like they wanted this thing, they would come to us, say, hey, we need this thing. I would go out and buy it on the company card, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then sell it to them at markup. They would complain because I marked it up. I'm like, dude, you asked me to get this for you. I'm charging you the price of me going out and buying it for
the
you.
convenience fee.
yeah.
You could like, they would say like, oh yeah, well I could buy this on Amazon for like this much. I'm like, why didn't you?
You can, but you didn't.
Yeah, like
you
you
had me
asked
do
me
it.
to buy it.
So to go off that, I will say since we started our own brand, I've had
Where was I?
what? No, what? No.
Yeah. That's a carpet, bro. I don't know.
It just landed on the wall. I will say since we started our own brand, I have gained a lot of appreciation and understanding for other people who are trying to be influencers or more so on the social media side. Like I understand the business like you're saying, but when it comes to marketing and building a brand, even going to suppliers and doing that, I've gained a better like I said, a better appreciation and understanding. So when I see people try to make it, now I will do everything I can to support them. Like if I see just someone saying like, oh, the small business, or I'm doing this.
Now, is it anyone or if they deserve it?
Friends, or if they deserve it. Like if it's a random person like I see on Twitch and I like their content, I'll support them.
Okay.
If it's friends like I see on social media, even if it's friends I haven't talked to in years, but I see them doing a small business or trying to make a brand, I will follow. I will constantly react to their stories.
Yeah.
Say that like little words will make someone's day. Man, this is such a cool design.
Yeah.
You know, something little like that.
Something little as driving next to someone on the highway, a complete stranger, and like
exactly.
You know.
And like one of my friends, he's been on the chat a few times, Raw. I remember
the streamer,
yes. When I first met him, he would do the same things we used to do. Like this was when like long time ago when I first met him, he would go to the Tamusa. We went to college together. He went to the Tamusa Discord, and every stream he had, he would put in self promo. Every single stream, just hey, I'm doing a stream that consistently. And then after so many, I'm like, you know what? I see him a lot. Let me click on it. You know, and now I keep in touch with him. Hey, how's everything going? He just switched over to a new streaming platform. He switched over to Kick. I'll watch his streams. I'll like, hey. I'll share his link and all that, because when you're doing that, just that support goes a long way. It helps for motivation. It helps for discipline. So on the other side of that, I do have a sore spot when it comes to people who don't understand this and understand trying to be an influencer, and they'll jab at people. And like, well, it's like the older generation doing it too, right? We're like, oh, why are you doing this? Why? Like some people who just don't understand it, you know? And now it'll hit close to home, and I'm like, I don't like that. Like, you know what? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But while they're doing it, just support them. It like you said, it costs nothing to be nice. It costs nothing to say, hey, you're doing a good job. Hey, I really like this. Hey, I've done this before. Do you need help? You know?
Yeah. It also costs nothing to say nothing.
Yes, exactly.
Well, so your side of it is more the streamers that you know, and because you've done that side.
Yeah.
I guess my part would be like the artists that I meet.
Oh yeah.
Like Spicy Donut, Devin Lawson. You know, which by the way, Devin, I haven't forgotten, but I need to get a label so I can ship your keychain. We have it for you. And you know, we appreciate the support, you know, in our personal chats, but hope you're doing well. But when it comes to different artists, that I really like to set a vibe, and if I can't do ego. Yeah. And you know, we've had this conversation before, you know, all three of us, and it's good to have a little bit of ego. It means something.
It's the quote that I use for one of my side projects is when pride meets passion. There's a line when it comes to being egotistical and thinking you're better than everybody, and taking pride in your passion and knowing that if you're good at something, you're good at something. You know, be confident in it, but don't go around like thinking you're the best, you know, and putting other people down. Just to say that about what you said.
Yeah, no, and it's a whole new kind of low for people that don't really understand it but can criticize it.
Ignorance.
Chalk it to ignorance.
Yeah.
And I heard it from a video the other day. Don't chalk up what you can confuse malice with ignorance, or you know, we're all living our own lives. We're all in our own little bubble. Mm-hmm. And so of course you're not thinking about the next guy or the girl or the, you know, the people around you, the strangers. Mm-hmm. We're all going through it. You know, we're all going through the motions. We're just trying to figure it out, just like the next person. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to things like that, where you like to talk down about others and they're trying, mm-hmm. you know, unfortunately, we have a lot of useless talent that's famous for absolutely no reason. And, you know, for people to show them support, cool. But for you to support the person that you know, come on.
It's because they made it, and now it's like, oh, they're doing good. But when someone's trying to start off, it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, I found a video on Facebook and I shared it, and it was about the phrase "must be nice." You know, I've ran into a few people that have told me, you know, about my situation. They're like, "Oh, that must be nice." It's like, no, I don't want to hear that because you weren't around for all the stuff. It's like the what is it? The iceberg analogy. You see the success, and you don't see any of the parts that you don't see the dark days, you don't see the pain, you don't see everything that went into it. You see just this itty bitty little spot. And you know, connecting this to our background style, like with mariachi or with, we used to be mariachis. We've covered this. But how long does it take to learn, rehearse, and practice and perfect? It's never perfect, but perfect, I'm using it loosely. Say 7 songs to perform at a concert. How long does that take?
Months.
Like
longer, but
no, but to my point,
like you get my
months.
point, right? It takes at least a few months to just get the song to where it's playable.
Yeah,
like that's the thing, to where it's reasonable. Because if you get it wrong in front of like 50 to 100 people,
yeah,
it's gonna be one
and
of those
then just
things where
multiply that.
Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those things where people are like, "Well, these guys suck," but you don't take into account that, hey, this guy, the first time he saw the music or the first time you've ever heard the song was like today.
Listen, I have a hard time reading as it is.
I have a hard time reading English. What makes you think I can read music?
So when it came to music, not that I don't want to say that I cheated, but I'd have to hear it. If I could hear it, I could replicate it. And so that's how I learned how to play my music. Now, when it came to like, here's a little sidebar, but when it came to like mariachi and like band was you had to play exactly what was on the paper. Mariachi, you had a little bit of leeway and you give it its own little spice, you know?
I mean, if you're not in a competition setting, you have a ton of
freedom,
artistic freedom with it.
Yeah,
and you can just spread on those spices and
look at him go.
Boys, did I do the spices.
So, and I did too, because I couldn't read my music. So
we got one who did it on purpose and one who couldn't.
Yeah, the one that couldn't read. But I'm saying the thing is, it takes months to actually have 7 songs together to be able to play for what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30ish?
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
30 minutes. And it's like all of that time to have everybody in the group learn it and get it to where we can finally get it together and play as one instrument, because that's really what you are when you're a band. You are one instrument creating one sound.
You're a CD player.
Well, you're a bunch of different instruments put into one to create one sound. And it comes to that point of you don't see all the background. Now, I've had a little bit into my trauma. I've had a performance. Sal was there. That's how long we've known each other. But the girl did not show up, so I had to sing a duet by myself.
You told me about this last night.
I think I remember that.
And so I had to sing the high part and I had to sing the low part. And yes, DT Mav, how's it going? We actually have a surprise for you later on the show. But I had to sing the high part, I had to sing the low part. Well, I'm 14 at the time, 13, 14. So, you know, you're in that age where things start changing, right?
Oh,
well, my voice in the middle of a performance in front of maybe 150 people, 200, it got caught in between. So it sounded like a cat's claws. My dad had the video and everything. Luckily, that phone broke, so I never had to see that video again. And it's one thing for the audience to laugh, and it's a whole nother thing when the people behind you laugh, because they've spent all that time training with you to play that song, and for them to laugh too, it's like, really, you know
what I had to go through.
We finished out the song. Of course, I'm embarrassed as hell, and we got off stage, and my directors actually came up and they're like, "We're sorry. We shouldn't have made you do that. It wasn't a good idea. We, of course, it's all after the fact, but they're like, you sounded like a professional." And of course, that makes me a little bit even more mad, because I'm like, how does that make me a professional when I messed up really, really bad? And they said, no, it makes you a professional because you did something that you can't teach. I continued the song. We finished the song. We finished the set, and then, we left. But it's like, he goes, I've had so many people mess up, drop the mic, and run. I guess that it's that fight or flight deal, and it's like, listen, I'm this far. I'm finishing it out, Mama didn't raise no, and I forgot my point that I was going to, but it's the fact of, you don't see everything that goes into it. You see the product.
What frustrates me, and I one phrase makes me really mad when I hear it, is, we can't all be so lucky. That upsets me when it comes to something that takes hard work. So something like I would hear it in he's getting steamy.
I got upset,
in sports, when people are like, well, we couldn't be as lucky as him, like his genetics, da, da, da. I've met people who've had the worst genetics, but they trained every single day and night, strict diets, like had to be on the nose with macros and micros to get to where they were. Same thing professionally. People work hard. They weren't given this. They weren't given their knowledge. They weren't given their skills. They earned it. And so even with us, where we're trying to build this brand, and people don't see the hard stuff. People don't see the hard conversations that we have to have. Do we go? Do we not go? Do we do this? Do we not do this? People don't see the money that's gone into this. They don't see the
don't throw me on the bus, dog.
They don't
throw me on the bus.
They don't see the long days at events that we've gone to, where we're tired and we have to get up and do it again the next day. And there's going to be days where we're going to do that for a week straight. And those, it's going to feel good when it's over, but it's going to hurt when it's happening. And
it's going to be a sigh of relief.
Mm-hmm. And
similar to our, episode 9?
Yeah.
Or after HeroCon. I guess it all hit at the same time.
Yeah. And it was tough. And people will say, if they haven't said it already, I wish I was lucky like that. I wish I could do something like that.
I have a bad habit of chalking up a lot of things that I've done to luck. It comes to that ego part where I don't want to have it, but I also know I can't survive without it.
Yeah.
And
but it's recognizing the wins, and we've talked about this a lot, where you have to recognize what's luck and what's not, because luck is real, coincidence is real, right? But doing stuff to raise, there's a chance of everything, right? There's a chance of us winning $1 million tomorrow. There's a chance of, like, when people say like, oh, that's luck, it's like, driving on the road is luck. Yeah. Let's be honest, like
making it home
is luck and coincidence, right? But you can do things to increase the chances of whatever you want the outcome to be. With driving, looking both ways 3 or 4 times, being a good driver, like paying attention to the road.
Definition. Definition of a good driver.
Just not dying.
Sal, definition of a good driver.
Don't ask me.
Oh,
don't ask any of us.
That's why I asked them for that answer.
But there's things you can do, and it's like, I mean, we're trying our hardest to build this, and I mean, there's going to be a day where maybe a video will blow up, but we're not doing it to be like, to say, oh, it's like gonna happen.
Don't say that in front of the TSA.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't make those kind of threats.
But
They won't let us go.
they won't let it. Not again.
Not again.
But people will say it's luck and y'all are just lucky, and it's like, no, what?
What?
You a Pokemon now, or
Gustavo.
I don't.
But people,
Inventory.
I don't get what.
okay.
He'll explain it later, I guess.
People will chalk up hard work, and JJ put in the chat, no one knows the mental and physical hardships, but they want to say like, oh, you just got it. No, we put in the work, we put in those long nights, and that really upsets me when people chalk a lot of to luck. It's like, no, you just didn't want to do it.
It goes back to episode 10 with Justice. One of the viewers put it in the chat. After now I'm, of course, now that I'm
Which
trying
one?
to think of it. Discipline.
After motivation, that's where discipline comes in.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. Are there? I talked to Joey the other day, and I told him, is there ever a time where you're too far into something and you can't turn back? You ever had that moment like that? Yeah. It's usually at a yellow light when it turns. You've got to floor it, yeah. But when it comes to Raptorstrike, it's a bit surreal for me. And I say this a lot, but it's one of those things that I guess it was a dream from high school. I was just a kid trying to figure out how to make it. Lost my train of thought.
This being a dream.
Are you crying? Maybe just a little on the inside.
On the inside. He's just sweating through his eyes.
Yeah. No, it's
seeing it come to fruition, basically.
It come
Seeing
to
it happening.
Yeah, like I want to see where it ends up. I want to see where it takes us. Because I mean, like I've it's the same for us three and probably the viewers. We've watched our parents work so hard. Mm-hmm. We're from the South Side. I was always told I had a silver spoon in hand, simply because of the things that I've done, even in school. Mm-hmm. I mean, you've known me in high school. I had a 2005 red Ford Mustang GT, and like everyone thought.
I got that being your friend about you, and I've told you that people thought that, oh, you just had money, your family had money.
It was just
and I'm like, and I would defend you all the time. I was like, no, he works for that money. He bought that car. Like, he saved up his money.
It's my mother was a nurse. I'm not, for the lack of a better term, she was a nurse. She worked for a doctor, right? And my dad was a security guard. And I would go to the entrepreneurship nights, at Geekdom. And
you into Geekdom?
Yeah. Well, back when they first started.
Yeah.
And I'd go to those nights and I'd sit there and listen to what's going on and meet with different people, and they'd go around the room and they're like, okay, well, what did your parents used to do? I believe it was the owner of Mr. W Fireworks. Mm-hmm. And for him to sit down with everyone and say, I understand where I came from, and I knew my journey was probably a little bit easier. For him to be able to say that and recognize it, that's pretty honorable to me. To know that you came from a better position than everybody else. And they actually went around the room and they asked, what do your parents do? Well, my parents a lawyer. My blah blah blah's a doctor. They got to me, and it's like, well, my mom's a nurse. My dad's a security guard. I can't replicate the confused faces that were in the crowd. It's like, listen, I've watched them bust their butt every day. It's my turn to change something,
Yeah. And it's putting in that work for that reason, to give back to the people who gave to us, you know. And that's one of the biggest reasons that I'm working so hard in my career and in this which hopefully one day will be my career, you know, to give back to the people who believed in me. So I can say to my parents, you know what? I don't want to work no more. Don't. Y'all want to?
I wouldn't say the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all can stay at work.
What I would tell,
y'all need something to do. Get out of the house.
I would tell my dad, like I would tell my dad, you want to do a food truck? Here. Because that's one of his dreams. My mom, you want to start a business? You want to do something? Do it. You don't got to worry about work. You don't got to worry about money. You know, I got you. Because they had me when I mean, our parents when we were younger, like, they supported us. They always helped us.
Yeah.
You know? And that's my motivation. And tying back to what Justice said, that's my motivation. But there are days where it's doing it. It's getting out here when we don't want to. It's doing this when we don't want to. It's putting on a show. It's still...
It's the text at 2 p.m. on my phone saying, what time can I be there?
Yes.
You know, in the...
What would you tell your uncle? You want a Big Mac?
You want a Big Mac?
We got bigger stickers. We'll wrap your car.
Yeah, it's giving back to... Biggest thing is my family and the friends that have always been there.
Yeah. And in the spirit of... I got to switch things up because if not, I'll cry on the outside. We were actually approached by hold on, let me gather my... Yeah, we were approached by DSI, which is the Daniel Saldana Insurance, and in the spirit of giving and noticing
Christmas?
that we're lucky.
It's season of giving over here, boys.
Listen, it's December now.
Uncles, both my uncles are in chat. Sorry.
When I said I started Raptorstrike, I didn't want it to be about me. It was never about me. It was about what I can do. And so DSI is actually partnering with Centerpoint Church, San Antonio, and they're doing a back to school supply drive. So they are actually having, let me bring this up for y'all. And nope, I just put my computer to sleep. I can't. Hold on.
F11.
There we go. Okay. So if you can. Also the wrong spot. So they are doing a Blessings and Backpack School Drive now through Saturday, August 12th. They have drop-off points, or locations. That's either at Centerpoint Church on 9107 Marbach Road, Suite 200 here in San Antonio, or the DSI Insurance Agency off of Park 10 Boulevard. Now, both of those are San Antonio locations. August 13th, they're actually doing a function there at the church where they're going to be giving out everything that's donated. So that's whether it's papers, crayons, pens, highlighters, you're going to have from elementary school to high school. And, it's usually for the less fortunate. And if there's any way that I can help another person, for me, education is important up to a certain point. But that's my... what's the word?
Opinion?
That's my opinion. But I think it was great, and I'm truly honored by DSI to be approached for this and actually team up with them to be able to help out with this function.
Yeah, get the word out.
Yeah, get the word out. For me, a lot of it is pay it forward. So remember what others did for you, and now if you're in a spot to give, we would like to ask for you to give. There's also the opportunity to just send for Cash App, but we'll have that on our Facebook, and we'll have that linked in our description below.
Yeah.
Once we publish this video. But again, DSI is an insurance agency that you can go through to try to get the best prices. I've tried with them, but of course, with my age, insurance is still super sky high.
And I will say I'm insured through DSI. So
You're insured. Okay. So we at least have one of the Raptors insured by DSI. DSI is also military owned. Danny, I believe, is the owner, the insurance agency owner. And like I said, I've said it before and I'll say it every time whenever we're asked. We back the blue, we back the green, we back the red, fire, EMT, police, military. That all hits home. And we're here for it. So again, if you can, please give out some blessings for this school year.
And a lot of more information, more details. I know they're going to do a post about it when it comes to like their Cash App and stuff like that through their Facebook page. So their Facebook page, just Daniel Sedania Insurance or DSI Insurance. And they're going to be doing updates there. Like Noah said, I think this is a great opportunity to pay it forward.
Here's the posting. So they also have other ways to donate. They have an Amazon wish list, and as I said, they have their Cash App as well. This is their Facebook page. I don't know if I was allowed to show all that, but it's a little late. It's a little late for permission, right? So Centerpoint Church here in San Antonio, and this is their post from, actually it was posted yesterday. So we'll have all these links in the description below. And with that, we're going to break a little bit early for our intermission. Again, to all our supporters, those of y'all watching today, Alamo HeroCon, which we have an event coming up next month, CV Fabrication, Wrap Cuts by Jaws, and Ogave's Jewelry, which it's weird walking around with a lot of jewelry now because, of course, you get the, oh, you're just wearing that to impress people. No, I'm not. Some of these were actually gifts. So that, and I just like I like jewelry.
And another thing to bring up before intermission, we are still selling the Raptorstrike first edition Dino keychain. We are going to sell those as long as supplies last. They are $5, and for this first edition, we are throwing in a sticker, and if you would like, we are all signing them as well. $5. Just get in touch with us through PM, DM, text message, and we will help you out from there.
Yeah. So go make your popcorn if you haven't already, or bathroom break. We'll see y'all here. Thinking maybe a shorter one, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah. We'll see y'all in a bit. back, and Joey forgot. Oh damn! I was gonna make a joke. Oh, what? Too late.
Make the joke. Make
I was
the
gonna
joke.
say Joey forgot that he's the one that does the transition. He's standing right by the camera, but I forgot that he can. What? Oh my bad. Okay, well,
Guys, Joey no longer exists.
well, I didn't realize I would do it where he's sitting. Either way, welcome back. Of course, you can't see Joey, but in the comment or in the chat, we have. Can we get a close up of the keychain? Of course you can. And now
The answer is no. No, you can't get a close up.
modeling for us today is the always wonderful and delightful Joey.
Hey, yo, nice hands, dog.
Bro, my nose are sucky right now.
Well,
Don't look at them.
I told you to go get the manicure.
We'll go pay for your manicure.
Can you expense that? No. Anyways, so here's an example. It is a PVC vinyl injection. PVC vinyl, or I keep saying vinyl.
PVC rubber molded cast.
PVC injection molded keychain. And on the back, here is an example of one that has been purchased. Has our signatures. If that is what
This
you'd like.
wonderful human requested our signatures.
Correct.
Some unknown reason.
But the main thing is we probably won't be doing a lot of signature actual things. This is more of a
Like a one-time. It's a
special occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably do some other drops in the future with signatures if you want them. If you don't, just don't ask for them.
JJ
But-
said MF huge.
Oh no.
Well, I mean it's $5. You get what you pay for, you know. My thing is I'm not here to jip people. So you get what you pay for. If it's a good size, I'll charge you a good price. But the other side of that is we have if we have DT Mav still in chat, we have a surprise for you.
DT Mav, can I get a sound? Oh, the order thing.
Oh, do I have to order? No. So we don't have like an official website where we can have, you know,
Yet.
add it to cart and yet.
Suit.
But if you can get into touch with either the Raptorstrike _ podcast Instagram or Joey's Instagram, one of our Instagrams, and you can just message us. If you're within San Antonio, we more than likely can meet up with you to make the delivery. But if you're outside, you can just send us your address and we can ship it to you.
Yes. But yes, like Noah said, $5, first edition Dino, signed if you would like to. Yep, and Noah's gonna get into the surprise for DT Mav that he said earlier.
Now,
I was left on the table in frame.
yeah,
I had to.
thank
I was
you,
like,
Joey.
that wasn't me.
I know we had said $8 for a 12-inch decal, window decal.
We do not.
No, we don't. But these are actually 11-inch decals because that's about the max that my machine can do.
Mhm.
And we actually have your decals that you ordered, DT Man.
The first one, and we are just put it out there. We're doing them in red, white, or blue right now.
America.
Merc colors and Texas colors. The first one is
I was gonna say, do you want to take it up there?
Oh, true. I'm gonna do it one by one.
Just grab them both though.
No.
So the main thing is, for those of y'all that don't know, the Raptor that we have that's wrapped, all of the overlays on it are actually high reflective. So in lieu of that, all of the decals that we're also selling are high reflective as well. So this one we have in red.
Don't worry, the grid lines aren't on the decal.
Yeah, the grid lines are the transfer paper. And I actually have the red Raptorstrike logo on the truck currently.
It's that exact vinyl, right?
That exact vinyl. And here is the blue. Now you're crinkling it, Joey, with your thumb. It'd be nice if you don't crinkle someone's sticker. There you go. The other thing is, I do probably owe you another blue one because I messed up when I was trying to take that apart. Either which way, we hope you like them. And for those of y'all that are interested, these are 11-inch window decals for your car. that can come in either red, white, or blue.
And those, I think you said it already. I think you said it, but $8. That is the.
Yes. He's not wearing his headphones, so he can't hear.
No, I can't. It's too dark in here. Gotta mess with the lighting. But yeah, so and be on the lookout for more merch that. Oh, the Rizzler has entered the chat. The Rizzler has entered the chat.
Rizzler alert.
We're glad that you like the decals. How are y'all enjoying the keychains? Because actually, DT Mav has purchased keychains and decals, and I know he asked for a hat, but we don't have those yet.
And that's okay. Yeah, I'm not leaking nothing, but just be on the lookout
as
for
he proceeds to leak
some merch that will be dropping. And we already said this that we're working on jet tags. Those will
probably more than likely $5 too.
Yep, $5. We're working on some decals. Do y'all have stickers? Yes. Do we have those here?
They're over there. Yep. We do have them here in the studio. Actually, they're within. So if you want to show the keychain and the sticker.
Yeah, I thought we would have forgotten them.
Well,
but
Joey's not listening to me. That's good. I'm saying the sticker's right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
So actually, with the purchase of the keychain, you also get one of our 3-inch. These are waterproof stickers. We actually have them.
I have one on my truck.
Yeah,
Good quality.
I have them on the. I put one on my truck as well just to test how long it'll last, and it's actually doing really good, especially being sitting out in the sun when I'm at work. But the other side of that is, but they're mostly for like your phone, or put them on a cup or a tumbler or your laptop. But we do have stickers. These smaller ones, we more than likely
like that because it fell over.
Yeah.
No, yeah. There's a particle.
Was it? I have one in my truck. One at work, gave 2 to my wife, and the others are a present for Joey.
JK, they're mine. I thought I was getting them for Christmas.
The other side of that is the 3-inch stickers. We'll probably just be asking $1 for those.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you buy a keychain, we'll throw one of those in there.
Yes.
So at that point, you're paying $4 for a keychain and $1 for a sticker. Economics, kids. Economics.
I failed economics.
What? Really?
No.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. I was being serious.
So in college, I got a C in microeconomics.
This guy's rubbing it in our face that he went to college.
Wow.
Sorry, I went to when I was in university.
Oh, when I was in university.
My letter grade dropped 2 times because of attendance. But we're not going to talk about that.
How do you fail for not being there? Anyways,
I didn't.
so Sal, would you like to? Oh, okay.
That's my hat.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Would you like them signed?
Correct.
And Sal, I'm gonna hand it over to Sal for the next segment of our show.
So,
Show him how you pitched the idea to us.
Yes.
okay, so quick disclaimer. We're normally about positivity, right? Right? But sometimes,
about to take a turn.
sometimes you just gotta roast some people, man. So, all right, here's how I pitched it to the guys. I'm like,
Give it
guys,
to the mic.
Facebook Marketplace, but we just roast people. So, we're going to play a little game of, is it worth it or not?
Okay.
I'm going to bring up some Facebook Marketplace posts. You guys haven't seen them.
This is what's going to be the best, though, so we haven't seen them.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the. I know one, but
Oh.
did you put the one that I said?
I don't know.
He pressed,
I probably did.
Shuffle
Okay.
I
on the
probably did.
playlist.
I don't even remember what you said,
So-
but I got a bunch of Facebook Marketplace posts. We're going to show them on screen for you guys.
Sidebar on that, I'm one of those guys that sees something on Facebook Marketplace and then gets mad that it's sold, and I was never gonna buy it to begin with. I'm like,
Oh, this was
damn, they sold the
So-
thing I wasn't gonna buy.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh no, here we go.
yeah. Let's take a look at some Facebook Marketplace and roast some people. If they deserve it. That's the thing.
Are these
They
just
gotta
all
deserve it.
random, or is it like
I just pulled-
localized to Texas?
They're all in Texas just because it's
And Okay. Is it gonna be? Yeah, Raw's here. Oh, woo!
His ears must have been ringing because Joey was talking about you earlier. All good things. All good things.
Yes.
People selling mirrors in the top tier.
There's a whole subreddit for that.
After we get through our main ones that Sal has pulled up, we will be taking suggestions. But okay, Sal, are you ready?
Go for it.
Can they really not hear us?
They can now.
All right, sorry about that. What happened is an update ago, OBS basically had a glitch where it reset your audio every time you restarted it. So that's why we had a bunch of episodes where we didn't have audio. But they fixed it, but you still got to go in and fix it for the first time, and then it works again after that. So since we haven't used Joey's HDMI input because his laptop's always dead, we just never fixed this scene. So anyways, 2004 Rolls-Royce Phantom. The description is Rolls Royce with 42,000 miles on it, tilt wheel immobilizer, keyless entry, alarm, daytime running lights, dual airbags, front head and sides, active belts, and that's it. Here's the pictures. It's a Rolls Royce. Looks like a Rolls Royce, right?
They want 85,000 for that?
Yep.
85? I thought that said 44.
It has 42,000 miles on it. That's not what the picture says.
Is that
but
okay? I have a question.
Wait,
though.
what does the picture say?
the picture says 40. I'm assuming they put miles on it.
Okay. What's the warranty? What's in the chat? What's the warranty? I don't know if I can roast that one because that seems like a.
Is it a special edition?
No, it's just the Rolls Royce. So here's my take. This is horribly added. Like the description. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The description is horrible.
You're saying it's like a Wish.com description.
Yes, it's like a Wish.com description. The description is horrible. Like, okay, it has like basic car functionality.
It's a car. Like it's a car that can car.
And
the biggest
guys,
thing
it's a Rolls Royce.
It's like, why is the daytime running lights a selling point?
Yeah, like, okay, guys, it's a Rolls Royce. You can do better
I would
than
think the
daytime running lights.
Spirit of Ecstasy on the grill would be enough.
But yeah, anyways.
Okay, so on this point, you're roasting their marketing ability.
On this one, yes.
Okay.
There are other ones.
No. Wait.
Now, does it get worse the further we move to the right on your tabs?
That's the left, but
Okay. Well,
that's the left, but
what did we talk about earlier in the
depends.
podcast?
It
I'm
starts
bad
getting
with the right
bad.
and left.
And we need to
they're
talk
random. They're shuffled.
now. Back to our game show of, is it worth it or not? Amazing.
No.
No, it's not worth it. 85
It's a 2004 Rolls Royce, guys. The maintenance on it is going to be really expensive. This is one of those cars where if you're going to buy a Rolls Royce, you can buy a new one.
Yeah, because I feel like you can get a newer one for 85.
Probably.
I don't know. You're not talking to a Rolls Royce guy.
I wouldn't get one. I wouldn't get one just because I don't like Rolls Royce. I don't like these like ultra high end luxury cars.
The Spectre looks cool though. The new electric Rolls Royce.
You ruined it. Now I'm leaving. Okay, next tab.
Next tab.
Guys, I don't know if you guys have heard about the sriracha thing.
I have.
for an empty bottle of sriracha. They want $5,000.
It's not completely
I mean,
empty.
of course,
it looks old.
this is a satire post, guys. It's just,
It's a joke.
yeah.
Maybe-
As it says-
maybe.
Should've said that
it
at the
says
end.
on there, satire, folks, just having fun.
Unless
Wait, read the description though at the top.
So, sriracha sauce. All the world has left. I know what I got, no lowballers. And of course, in parentheses, it says satire, just having fun. So,
What I like about this is that it looks expired.
he said,
it looks expired.
"Can I get it tinted?" I think he's talking about the Rolls Royce
Oh no, he's like no, the sriracha.
and then the sriracha.
No, you can get the sriracha tinted, though.
But I just think it's funny that it looks expired. Look how yellow
it
it
looks
looks.
Yeah,
empty.
it looks like it's been...
Listen, when I worked at a Thai restaurant, that was about the time that we threw it away.
So is it worth it? Yes, I spent 5,000 on that.
Absolutely
you
not.
Spend it? All right.
Mm-mm. I buy a lot of dumb crap, and that's not going to be one of them.
What if I had an anime sticker on it?
Sold.
Nice
All right, so next post, what do you guys think it's going to be?
car.
Car?
Truck. It's
Truck.
a truck.
Ooh.
All right, 99
Oh.
Dodge 3500 4x4.
This is the one that Sal wants.
No.
Don't lie.
I do want a second gen, just not like that.
But you can sell the wheels.
My dad used to have a second gen.
No, this
Aren't
one's
they,
just clapped, guys. But
Aren't the wheels like more expensive than the truck?
yeah,
Okay.
I have a 99 Dodge Ram 3500 4x4, drives and runs great. No problem at all. I daily drive it back and forth to work. Comes on stock 4th gen Alcoas. Asking 25K or will trade. I'm pretty sure this truck has like 300,000 miles on it. So what do you guys think? Is it worth it or not?
I don't like the. One of my biggest.
It would
things,
come on these wheels.
I will. Okay, go back to the
Easy,
other wheels.
100K.
Back.
Back.
I hate. We're roasting people too. I hate the spikes.
It's also
out of
it's
the-
also probably not good that the seller information is right in the same screen.
I can't.
It's
help-
too
I
late.
can't
It's too
fix
late.
it. I'm not gonna bother with that.
So you don't like spikes?
I don't like spikes.
Why not?
They're obnoxious.
I'm putting spikes on the Raptor tomorrow.
They look. Never mind. But it's up there with slabs.
It's like
I
the
hate
the
slabs.
You hate the Houston slabs?
So you don't like that it's like James Bond style?
No,
James
I don't.
Bond style?
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
like
spikes.
in the movies when they go psh, like from the wheels.
Oh yeah,
What is that? Is it gas or diesel?
that's a diesel.
Diesel.
What's the price?
20. So the guy posted it at 25K. Of course, it's not gonna sell at that because the truck's not worth it. He lowered it down to 23K.
No.
Hold on. What did JJ say? Someone was selling a partially eaten rib plate for $25. Stonks.
Don't.
So yeah,
Would I buy it? No. I think the mileage is too high.
all right. So
I wouldn't buy it.
Next.
Dodge Challenger. Is that what I'm seeing?
Dodge Challenger. So this is a 2016
What?
Dodge Challenger. No, just kidding. So
That
this,
that other one was diesel, right? Just to
Yeah.
answer Jose's question. Okay.
yeah, we said it in the.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
So, this is a 108-foot yacht. The guy wants $250,000 for it, but look at the condition. Apparently, they have $2 million invested.
Oh my god.
I'm like, okay.
So you're not even gonna get, what is that, like an eighth?
So look at that.
Yeah, you would have to redo that. Well,
The floor just needs to be redone.
wait, they have $2 million invested and it looks like that?
Apparently,
That's oh my gosh, that's Statue of Liberty right there.
Statue
Statue of Liberty.
That's a Detroit diesel engine, boy.
Spikes always makes
A
me
generator.
think of a chariot.
So what do you guys think?
Is it worth it? I think so.
$250,000 boat with two. I
What's-
don't know if that's 200,000 or 2 million. That looks like 2 million.
What's the description?
Lots of custom work done. Two 1671 Detroit diesel engines. Two generators.
I didn't even think they had diesel engines that year. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
1671.
Two generators, a 750 gallon a day desalination plant. So
That's
it
both
generates
terms.
its own fresh water. $2 million invested. $250,000 or best offer.
So I'll give him $5.
You get a Subway sandwich.
So
Sandwich.
Yes.
so
Say that on purpose.
I
now.
think that I would do it. You do a little bit of TLC on that, and that is income. You can charge people to be on the yacht.
So you're saying flip the.
So you're
flip the yacht.
flip it or use it as like a business
use
charting. Come
use
on
it
the
as
yacht
a-
and rent the yacht.
Use
Okay.
it as a
like a charter yacht.
charter yacht.
Okay. So you're saying basically fix the things that necessary to get it.
Because if you have 200, because you gotta think, if you have $250,000, you probably have another $100,000, right? You're
Just
gonna
ready to go.
Yeah. So you put. I think that if the engines run, I don't know if they say they
Nope.
run or not.
They
They
don't
don't
say.
run. Oh, they don't say. They just say the engines are running. A lot of what I'm seeing is aesthetic stuff. $100,000 will be more than enough
Uh-huh.
to clean that up, and then you start charging like, you can charge probably like
Now here's the thing.
$600 a night.
It's a boat.
Yes.
Just making it a boat makes it like 10 times more expensive.
Yeah.
I hear the best days of owning a boat is the day you get it and the day you sell it.
That's why you do it the next day after you buy it.
After you buy it, after the buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
Looks like water damaged and moldy. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's
Well-
what I was trying to.
But I think you spend another 100.
You're not gonna spend another $100K and fix this thing.
Joey's
not.
Joey's looking at it too serious as a businessman. So
Yes.
on to the next one. Oh, is it worth it? No.
A tech watch.
$12,000.
Oh, you lost me already.
2000 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 short bed. Okay, so this is in Spanish.
Hold on.
GTO Limpolo.
So Sergeant Hood said, "Yes, does it float on land?" It's on land.
Yeah, that's another good question.
That's probably
So
why.
this guy has a sound system, has a touchscreen radio.
Ooh.
It's well taken care of. It has a 5.3.
Can you cycle through the pictures?
Is that the good one? The 5.3?
That's the basic 5.3 that you can get on the LS engine.
The U-Haul.
The U-Haul 5.3, yeah.
I
like the wheel. How much for the wheels?
12 grand.
12 grand, you can get the truck with it.
No, I don't want the truck. I just want the wheels.
So
Wait, they don't show the
they don't
inside.
show inside. They don't show they show engine bay, but that's it.
They show under the hood.
12,000 though.
That is it.
No.
No, absolutely
If it-
not.
I honestly, if it was 4 doors, yes. 2 doors, no.
No, that's the thing. These things are
No.
meant like
The-
the single cab look is what
The single cab is the sought after look.
single cab
Really?
short bed.
Mhm.
Single cab
That's why
short bed.
that's why someone took a wrecked TRX and cut it in half and shortened
make
it
a
to a
single
single cab.
But yeah, no, this truck isn't worth more than like $4,000, no matter what you put in it. By the way, guys, modifications don't raise the value of the truck. They don't. So, take that illusion out of your head.
I say no.
So, no, it's not worth it. Negative.
Would I own it? Yeah. But I wouldn't buy it.
Now you hear me pulling up.
That's a better question. Would you own it? Not would you buy it? Would you drive it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's all.
So, on to the next one.
Corridos. Yes, I don't
Bam.
care.
240
I don't
SX
care. Yes.
Vert.
Yes.
It is a convertible. It has a wide body Nardo gray. It is $10,000. Has a full angle kit as well as full camber setup. Rust-free factory anti-rust coating still on the undercarriage. Comes on Cosme's racing wheels, and it shows the specs. Tube front end. It has a roll cage. Where did I leave off? Because I just lost my... additional heat shielding and firewall bypass for wiring in the engine bay. Rear trunk battery relocation comes with full KA 24DE swap. Pulled by my own hands out of a running S14. Upgrades include radium fuel rail. Okay, so fuel rail. An ECU, short shifter, upgraded coils, turbo ready. This is a full swap, not just the engine and tranny. Has clutch fan, radiator, every bolt and line necessary to swap in. Will only sell the swap after the shell sells. So $10K for a non-running car.
Wait, why isn't it running?
Because it doesn't come with an engine. You have to buy the swap after you buy the car.
Oh.
You have to buy this.
Yeah.
I got an engine and a transmission sitting around. I'll take it.
Imagine putting a 5.0 in that.
So
They
here's some
sell a
pictures.
kit for that, right? For the 5.0?
Yeah, you can buy a kit to put a 5 liter in a S13.
This is a S13.
Yeah, so you can buy this engine, which is like the engine that came in it from the factory.
Or you can put an all-American.
5
V8.
liter V8.
Yeah, and here's some bald eagle scream.
Now, the
And then
first
throw a rod
question
at
is,
500 horsepower.
would you buy it how they're selling it? Is it worth it?
Is it worth $10,000 without an engine?
Oh, is it right hand or left hand?
It's American. It's a 240.
I'm biased. I like it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
So you'd pay 10 grand for that.
If I had the money, I'd pay. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
How
Yep.
about you, Joey?
Absolutely. If I had the money, I'd convert it to left hand.
Would I buy it? Probably not. Would I drive it? Yeah. I like it. I like the car.
He'd Flintstone that thing everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's a convertible.
I
saw the convertible, but
maybe 4K. Oh, for a rolling chassis, yeah, that's a fair price, $4,000. I would say. I actually really like convertibles. I know that they suck in Texas because hot. It's hot.
And then the AC does nothing because you have a
Hole.
cloth over your head.
Yeah. No, I get it. I like that. I actually like that it's convertible.
it's a nice car. It's a nice car. It's just I don't know if I'd buy a car without a engine.
I have done it. It's still sitting in my driveway. Anyways,
It had an engine.
not in it.
Nope.
Nope.
It wasn't in it.
The engine
Nope.
was in the bed of the truck, and
I thought it
the
was
car was
it.
in the trailer.
I thought it was running, and you decided to grab it out of there. I'm
No,
like,
not absolutely not.
That was rolled onto the trailer.
okay.
Yeah.
So, next truck. Oh, I spilled the beans. Anyways, 2015 Dodge Ram SLT.
They're spilled everywhere.
Oh, no. 2015 Dodge Ram SLT 4x4 6.7 Cummins. By the way, guys, that's not even a mega cab one, so not worth it. Second gen manifold swap with an S366 turbo, delete and tune 5-inch exhaust with a 10-inch tip. Oh, so it's stupid. 8-inch BDS lift kit on 2-inch leveling kit. Really got? If you stack a lift kit on a leveling kit,
That's a wombo combo.
It's like PEMDAS, right? They cancel each other out.
it's like, bro, just buy proper coilovers and lift them up the right way. Anyways, 26 by
But what
14.
if they don't know about that?
No, they know about that. They're just cheap.
Ooh, being called out.
Anyways,
Race him.
2016 26 by 14 TIS off-road rims. Oh, so you're too poor to buy proper American forces.
Get him.
By the way, guys, if you can't tell, I hate these kinds of trucks.
You don't like these trucks?
I don't.
I want one.
You want one?
I want to own one.
I
at
want a
least one day.
2500, but this is garbage and
No.
it's overpriced.
Hold on. Explain. So Sal is very realistic and logical. He knows that if you lift one of the diesels, you can't do anything that the diesel was made for. You can't.
Okay.
You can't-
yes, I
you
like
can't
the
tow
lifted.
a
I like lifted
gooseneck.
trucks.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
Because you drive one.
Yes, I do. But here's the thing. If you're going to lift 8-inch lift, that's a 10-inch lift, right? With a 2-inch leveling kit. Okay. That basically just math floating.
Hold on.
around.
Let me take off my shoes.
It's
real
not
quick.
that. It's not going to be that useful for doing anything. And yes, you are right. I'm very logical. I want to use the truck for what it's built for.
For truck things.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Modifications don't raise the value of your truck.
Now no, they in a logical sense they don't raise the value, but if you're if you're doing your marketing right and you're selling to someone who wants those modifications, they do add value.
Someone who doesn't want to do it themselves.
Exactly. So no,
Yes, you're right there.
It doesn't add value.
But here's the defects.
Oh, here's the defects.
Heater doesn't work. Clear coat peeling off top side of bed. 3 small dents on the front side of the passenger doors. No trades.
He shouted that one. That's a lot of
So, yeah.
Oh no, there's no explanation point.
Oh, there's an exclamation point, but it's all in caps. So that's why I yelled it.
Recycle the pictures.
Yeah. Anyways, for me, it's the wheels and tire package. I don't like American Forces. They're really weak for what they are, for how much they cost.
They bend easily.
They break because they're aluminum. People call them billets. It's like, guys, they're not billet. They're still cast wheels. They're still like, you have to pay like the real like $20,000 to get a proper billet wheel in that size.
A wheel?
Sal asked if you can go through the photos.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
$20,000 for the set.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Not
And
per
then-
wheel. Yeah.
oh.
So there it is. He's got a light bar in the front. Proper 4th gen move. Good job.
I don't know
He's
anything
got
about Dodge, so
He's got
Breathe.
a huge drop hitch, which, you know, as we all know, can kill people. 10-inch tip.
you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Anyways.
You knew that?
Anyways, so let's go into that.
Who's we? You
Me.
speak French now?
I know
or?
it.
Who's we?
So if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen the video of a guy tried to pull another truck out of the mud with a trailer hitch and then just broke the trailer hitch and it ended up landing on the other guy's head.
Yes. I
Yes?
don't recommend
Can't say
looking at
that I
that.
have.
Like it doesn't show like exactly what happened, but they were like saying, yeah, don't tow people out with ball hitches, especially when it comes 10-inch drop, which is what it was. It was a huge drop hitch.
Oh, so it just went
Drop
straight to
hitches
the
are-
windshield.
Yeah, drop hitches are dangerous. You should never use a drop hitch. Like if you can't tow a trailer with like at most 3 inches of drop,
Don't do it.
don't tow a trailer. Like your truck's useless at that point. So that's why I hate lifted trucks that high.
So that's a safety issue that you
It's
want
a safety
to,
issue. Yes.
okay.
So there's a reason for my anger about this.
I thought he was just angry.
I am angry, but there's a reason for it.
Have you driven a jacked up truck? Now, do you mean that in like it's really high or it's about to blow up? Because I've driven both.
Yeah, I've driven one of these.
On the grass.
On the grass. Wow, that's about as much as off-road as that guy sees.
He broke the water pipe that's underneath.
Clean door. Clean door.
Okay, door panel's
Oh,
clean.
door-
The seats are all right. They're cloth.
Wait a
but-
minute. Wait, go back.
Oh, what am I waiting for?
Does that tell you how tall the person is? So if they're taking the picture, are they here or are they here? Like that's
Have you seen the one that's like, it's basically a monster truck, but the girl has to use the tire to jump into the truck?
that's usually how you get into a monster truck.
Yeah, that's how you get
Well,
into a
I said
monster
basically a monster truck. It's just a lifted truck.
Oh, okay.
truck. Well, I mean,
It was like a SEMA
the
build.
guy has a ton of hats. That's
Like his
pretty
boots though. Look at his boots.
cool. Square toes.
How can he see out the windshield with all those hats?
I don't think he can.
Okay, fair enough.
Texas.
That looks like an aftermarket radio. Of course, it's a diesel. And then we're back to the beginning.
150,000 miles.
Where is it? 193.
So,
The guy wants $35,000 for it. 34.5. Sorry.
No.
Would it be feasible to just,
Oh, and he still owes on it.
so no, but would it be an idea to just strip the leveling and lift kit and the rims, sell those, and then just get the old truck back?
He would get more money than what he would get for this.
No,
as it is.
But what I'm saying is, buy the truck,
Uh-huh.
35, sell it,
You're-
sell the.
He's doing his business thing again. Where
Okay, I see what you're getting
He's-
at.
he's-
You're saying buy the truck as is,
Yes.
34.5,
Sell what you don't
rip
need,
off the crap that you don't want, and then sell that crap.
and then get the old stuff.
Get OG stuff, like factory stuff.
Get the old stuff back, and now you got a good truck for like maybe
yeah, but
20.
you're forgetting that you
No.
have to buy
But the
all
thing
the
is,
original
like-
stuff again.
Yeah, you still have to buy all the original stuff.
Yeah, but it
which
would-
cost a lot of money.
Well, what? I'm doing the business thing.
Okay,
Just say no, Joey.
let's
Just
hear
say
it.
no.
No.
Let's hear what Joey has to say.
I'm just saying, if you get the lift kit, the leveling kit and the rims, get that price of what you sell it for, and then buy the old stuff, there would be a difference, wouldn't it?
Slightly.
It's not as much as you think it is.
No, because
a lot of this stuff is one-time use. So like all the brackets and stuff, if they're not the good stuff is properly welded onto your frame. Like all these brackets that you see, I should point to it with a mouse because, like that bracket right there is if it's properly set up. Like that.
It's not moving again.
Yeah, that bracket's not coming off. Ideally, if it's properly set up.
First off, a lift like that is stupid.
If it's just rear-wheel drive.
Rear-wheel drive.
A
lift like that
four-wheel drive.
Is going off-road. What? And have clearance for going over boulders and trees trunks.
Oh, I also have a thing against like more than 3 inches of lift on a truck, but
You don't like trucks.
I don't like. So bracket lifts are stupid. So like if you have like a F-150, right, a truck with independent front suspension, and you put a lift that requires a bracket to lower down your diff, you don't gain any clearance because
you can still hit the bracket.
The bracket brings everything back down. So, yeah, 6-inch lifted trucks are absolutely stupid to take off road because you don't have any more ground clearance than a stock F-150.
I'm not sure if the lift is stupid in all. I mean, for me, the way that I do my trucks is if it's rear wheel drive, I usually lower it.
Yeah, that's a fair way.
If it's 4x4, I'll lift it or level it. You know, like the Raptor, I want to level it.
Yeah, but yeah, those coilovers are designed to have adjustability in them. So,
what are you talking about?
On the Raptor.
Oh,
so the truck is designed to be configured in different ways for you,
to the driver's liking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Raptor's a special, its own class,
its own thing. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like the TRX.
Yeah,
It's its own thing. But yeah, like this. Yeah, it would probably do okay off-road, but not with those tires and wheels. It's too much wheel, not enough tire. You can argue with me all day, but go to Moab and you see 17-inch wheels and 35-inch tires all day.
Yeah.
Nice.
But anyways,
I drive it.
enough anger. Let's move on to the next one. I wouldn't buy it, by the way.
I couldn't. Why?
It's a laptop.
16 gigabyte memory, bad.
He got so happy.
180.
He got so happy.
It's a laptop. Look, Abe, I think he put these in order. Like, this is gonna make me mad. This is gonna make me happy.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. But
180 gigabyte SSD.
I want you guys to look at this.
The specs. What does that say? Vista.
Windows 7.
Windows 7, the best Windows. Anyways.
$250 for Windows 7.
Yeah, like I can buy a new laptop that runs better than this new.
You can get a Chromebook for like $100.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Next. That's a no for me, dog.
No.
11.5.
Oh man, you need to stop showing these. 'Cause my dad's gonna see this and he'll be like, "Let's go buy that truck."
Oh, this is in Wisconsin. We can't get this truck. It's not. It's a joke.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
I got a
help
beautiful first gen for sale. Solid truck rails, zero rust. I call BS on that. Everything works as it should. And anybody that knows anything about these trucks knows the issues they tend to have.
So it has issues. You
Yeah,
lied to me.
it has issues.
You lied to me.
186,249 original miles and still counting. So the guy probably dailies it. Don't waste my time for trades. I'm not interested. 11.5.
Neither am I.
So
The guy's asking $11,500 for this.
1993 is when were you born?
95.
Never mind. No,
Dang, you thought it was older.
absolutely
Okay.
not. We were born in the late 1900s.
I was born in the early 2000s.
Shut up.
Nah.
No.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not for 11.5.
I mean, it's a first gen. No.
For 2000, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
It's a first gen. Like, you see these like that all the time, and I can guarantee you're going to see more first gens that are priced like that, and it's stupid. They won't sell.
Are they even like a sought after? Nah. I'll say in the chat. Are they even like a sought after? I can understand you charging that for like a power wagon. Like
I would say if this thing was clean AF, like
so, no.
properly set up, it would be worth 11.5.
On to the next one.
But no. It's not worth 11.5.
Absolutely not. Back to the.
You see this a lot in the big 2,500, 3,500 truck market.
$12,000 for an 8-foot bed.
8-foot bed.
Tim Duncan can lay down comfortably in the bed of my truck.
Yes.
There you go. Looking for a gas truck with a short bed, crew cab or extended cab, something similar in value. I can tell you have your values way mixed up, buddy. Let me know what you got.
I think
This thing has 248,000 miles on it.
So the transmission's about to go.
Yeah, that Allison's about to blow up.
That's a bed.
That's a
with
bed
3
and a half,
E's.
my guy.
I missed what you had said about it. The truck with cash? What?
He's looking for a gas truck.
A gas?
It's a diesel.
Okay.
He's looking for a truck that runs on gasoline.
Okay, so it's a diesel, so it's what? A little bit past half-life? At 200 and... If they took care of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could probably get 500 out of it.
What's the price on this?
12,000.
No.
Not for 12.
No.
Yeah.
Chevy.
Aren't like 2016 F-250s priced at the same price with the... not...
20
maybe,
what?
Maybe...
With not 300,000 miles? Yeah.
Yeah.
20 what? 15?
Yeah,
16,
somewhere around
2015.
there.
That's what I'm getting. Man.
Oh, oops.
All
Got
right.
him.
So we
I
all said
wouldn't.
no. Not
No.
worth it.
No.
Next one.
That and those have a lot of electrical issues.
So we're going to Whataburger after this, or
I don't know, man. I kind of
Foreshadowing.
foreshadow?
foreshadowing. So 7.3, 2001 F350 dually.
Wait a minute. So they're lying. This is a scam because it says 2002 in the title.
It says 2001 down at the bottom. Beside it being a scam, comes with an aftermarket Bluetooth radio.
Nice.
All the electric fixins like
value
Windows. It has Windows, guys. AC.
Windows 7, Vista. What are we talking?
Colder than your ex-wife.
Oh,
Is that what it says?
what?
All right, let me read this in the proper.
Yeah, read it.
15,000 2001 F350 crew cab long bed dually 7.3 diesel. Gooseneck hitch, ceramic limo tint, tan interior with an aftermarket Bluetooth radio, and all the electric fixins like Windows, AC colder than your ex-wife. Oh my God, I can't do it, guys.
I love this person. I'd buy it.
And the heater's hotter than an adult okay. The thing's mint. Just got an oil change. 6 new tires. Want to know more? Its favorite food is ravioli.
I want to meet this person. I want to meet this person.
Oh man, there's more.
Oh God! Don't read the whole thing. That's fine.
This sounds
This
like
guy's
a
just throwing random. This guy's just throwing random facts in here.
This sounds like a Dodge owner.
Listen, you throw in some Whataburger from that in the background. I'll buy that truck.
I'll tear it up live.
You know what?
I'll take that deal.
After reading it,
You take that deal?
you know what?
Damn
you
good deal.
deserve this
Yeah.
truck to sell at that price.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
care if this is a scam or anything. You deserve the truck to sell.
I was thoroughly entertained. And
It's like you go up. It's like, I'm not going to buy the truck, but I'll buy you Whataburger for that story.
yeah, what's the address of that Whataburger?
I don't know which Whataburger it is.
No, I'll buy them Whataburger. How about that? Like,
Yeah.
take me for a ride in the truck.
All right, so
that
I guess
one was
that's
good. That one was good.
Just due to the ad, guys.
Yeah, that
Thumbs
one
up.
wins.
All right.
Now, unfortunately, I'm a little biased because I like Ford, but
that
that was a good ad. That was a good ad.
The
Yeah.
ad sold it. This guy knows how to market. All right, so this is more technology.
Uh-oh.
Airport Express Apple. It's basically an ancient router, and the guy's trying to sell it for $40.
Man, I don't know anything about that.
The thing is
Is it supported anymore?
no.
Why would you buy it?
So I guess it's just for a collector, maybe.
Maybe collector. I don't know if it's worth $40 even as a collector's item. Coming from IT people,
Listen,
It's not.
I'll trade you a Raptorstrike keychain.
I'll trade you a crisp high five and a bottle of water.
Hey, that bottle of water is expensive, though.
That's what I'm saying. Man. All right, so
Uh-oh,
next,
no.
Back to
I would not.
back to the automotive world. $14,000, 2008 Silverado?
Silverado. Chevy Silverado.
1,500.
Who said chivalry is dead?
It's driven 170,000 miles. Selling my truck, absolutely nothing wrong with it. Sitting on 24-inch dubs. Loud, perfect system with two 12s. Got two 12-inch subs, guys, from Subway. No mechanical problems. Cash only or will trade for Tacoma or Ford Ranger plus cash.
Wait, what year, Ranger? I got one with no tail lights. You take it?
So here it is. It's red. It's got a heavy-duty hood on it, apparently.
How much?
Listen, so remember that story I told y'all earlier? It was a newer Silverado, but it was that but white. Had the spoiler and everything.
Really?
Yeah, and the way the guy had it on 35. If you ever see this, I'm in an anime Raptor, and you're in a white and black Silverado. That's like looks really cool. I would get a Silverado just so I could do that, and I don't like Chevy. I'd buy it.
How much is it?
For 14K?
Yeah.
How many miles?
170,000, of course.
170,000. I'd buy it.
I like the
they
truck.
suck. They suck, but I'd buy it.
I like the truck a lot. I like it.
It's not bad. It's well
All
put
they
together.
says show us your browser history.
No.
leak.
No. All you're gonna see is boring things like YouTube. Anyways. The answer is yes, right?
I'd buy it. Yeah.
You would do it?
Yeah.
You would trade a Tacoma?
Oh, it's in a Ranger with no taillights.
Anyways, next. What is this
Looks
one?
good, I'll admit, but still not worth the price.
25,000 Ford Mustang Cobra convertible.
2003, so it's a Terminator year, or 2003, 2004 with Terminators.
So 2003 Mustang Cobra SVT convertible collector's edition, 61,000 original miles, guys.
Hold on, you lost me at collector's edition. There's no such thing as a collector's edition.
I know, but anyways, people be delusional. What are original miles? Like, why? What's the difference between a regular mile and an original mile?
The original mile is the original engine.
Yeah, but
it's got 61,000 of those.
I thought he was saying that the engine was changed out.
Everything works excellent. Absolutely nothing wrong with the car. Clean title, $25,990 cash. No low ballers. Don't waste my time. And of course, they put their number in there, and Facebook took it away. What do you guys have to say? So let's go through some pictures. While we're discussing this.
It's hitting all the marks. I love the yellow. It's
Noah's buying a
convertible.
car. No, he's buying a car.
I wanted a Mustang again.
Is it stick or are these automatic?
No, these are
These
stick.
are stick.
These are stick.
He's got a T56, I think.
Yes.
Uh,
I'd get it, definitely.
It's got the supercharger.
It's got the supercharger.
It's
I like
got
it.
a JLT intake. So let's look at mods. JLT intake looks like it's got a somewhat of a pulley there.
Did you read all day in the chat? Could be worse. Could be a vet owner and pull out their handmade pamphlet.
Oh yeah, one of one, built on a Wednesday, by Barbara in the Kentucky plant.
We've seen that though.
It's stupid,
We've seen
guys.
that
It's
at
a
show.
base model Corvette.
We saw that at the car show. It was hilarious.
I hate people like that, man.
No,
One of one, or I'm sorry, one of five, because they're never one of ones.
No, he's not.
What?
No, he's not.
Oh, because you said I'm buying a car. Yes, I am. Wait for the Fox body. I told.
Wait for
What
the Fox
up?
body. You had one.
Yeah. Well, I want to get another one.
You have the
You wanna
engine
get
for
I
it.
want to get another one.
You have the engine. That
I
came
have
out
the
of
engine for it. Yeah.
You gonna put the scoop on it?
The mega cow.
I was gonna say y'all better.
Mega cow.
I want everybody to apologize about making fun of my mega cow, my mega hood.
My mega cow. All right, so you would
I'd
probably
buy
buy it. I wouldn't buy it.
I'd buy it definitely in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Actually, I take back what I said. I won't buy the Silverado. I'd buy this one.
You buy this
Uh,
one?
Yep.
I'd buy the boat.
I'd take that one to meet the guy with the dually and eat Whataburger.
All right. All right, so let's look at the next one. Another first-gen Dodge, 200,000 miles. It's apparently a regular non-dually, but it was converted to a dually.
I was gonna say a lifted dually.
$25,000 cash, firm, no trades. I don't need to sell it, but if someone will give me $25K, they can have it. Truck fires up every time, drives down the road great. It does not have rust on the top of the cab. Those are notorious for rust on the top of the cab, so that's why you mentioned it.
Okay, thank you.
And lower panels under the doors. I have a spare. I'm assuming spare. Oh no, he has a spare whole cab. I will include for the asking price. Blow by in the. Oh, so the engine's messed up. The pump has been turned up. Of course. What first gen owner would not turn up the fuel pump? Transshift's great. I assume it has some work done to it also. 6-inch lift.
Hold on. He assumes?
I'm assuming he bought the truck and he doesn't know if the transmission has been built.
Gotcha.
So
No,
6-inch lift, redhead steering box. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's a brand.
Redheaded stepchild.
Borgeson steering shaft. That is a brand. Crossover
Borges.
steering. That is a HVAC system, alternator, voltage regulator. I'm assuming he means aftermarket because I would expect the truck to have an alternator.
Nah. Straight battery.
Straight battery.
MBRP exhaust, 37-inch Nittos, 17-inch Alcoas, Kenwood Bluetooth radio, Kingpin Dana 60 front axle. So
Can we
he's
go
got
through the photos?
bigger front axles than what it came with. Second gen seats with center console.
So is the engine dying
Truck.
because it has bigger everything than what it came with?
I'm assuming he blew up the engine. Now he's trying to sell it.
Gotcha. It does look. It looks a ton nicer than the other
Than
one.
the other
you
one,
showed.
yes.
Yeah.
What is this? A 2500?
This is a. Is it a 2500? Yeah, it's a D250.
So no, it's not a 2500.
A Dodge 250.
Equivalent of 2500.
I'm playing.
got a-
I'd buy it. That looks really cool.
How much?
I don't think I would buy this. Not for the price he's
How much?
asking.
Listen, if I had money like Whistling Diesel, I'd buy it, blow it up, and then rent it over with something.
For the tank.
Yeah.
If I had the money Whistling Diesel had, I'd buy that boat already. Dang.
Right.
How much is it?
That is.
He wants
25K.
25,000 cash.
No deal.
No, it's got too many miles on it. It's got a blown engine.
We got Jose. If I'm assuming he's talking about
Previous car.
the previous car, or about the Corvette joke.
Your mom.
Nice
What?
looking.
That's a nice. Well, then, truck comes with
I
frame.
agree with you,
and-
Jose. It's probably a $15,000 truck.
What? Maybe.
He says 15K.
Oh no, definitely 15K. I would say is a good deal. If you can firm, no trades. I mean, firm how? Like a mattress or?
Bowling ball.
No, I mean I'd buy it. If we're just talking about I have unlimited money to play with, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Especially because you said it comes with another cab.
Like a guy has a whole other cab just available. I don't think so. Not for 25K.
No deal.
No deal. Okay.
No seal.
I know,
That's-
like
And that's the end of this. The rest of this is all like the other tab is just more like random Facebook Marketplace. Civic.
I'd buy the Sriracha if I had the money.
I'm telling you, that's the best one so far.
Were you looking for a Honda to make fun of?
Yes. I found one at the
Wait,
beginning.
before we do this, I just want to see what Raw meant by looking for mirrors.
Go ahead and
Oh
Just
my
look at
goodness.
mirrors.
No, because when they're selling the mirror, they have the picture of them in the photo because they're taking a picture of the mirror.
Oh, that's why
So,
he said that.
You usually see these really weird angles where it's like mirror and they pointed at the wall, or
They're
you
in
get,
the or
There's
that one,
one-
that one right there. Yep.
Because there's one of a dude just chilling. Where is it? Right there, right there, right there.
this guy. Look at this guy
With
He's
the
selling his
dogs
mirror.
out. The dogs, the concrete grippers.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about when he said the
Okay.
mirrors. No, yeah, look, the battle stance.
Battle
Stands up.
stance.
Oh, that's what he meant. I thought it was just like funny.
No, yep.
So you're basically doing like a mirror selfie to sell the.
Yes,
The
to
mirror.
sell the mirror. Well, this guy's selling a stereo and a mirror.
Oh, nice.
Wait, did he take a picture of the stereo through the mirror?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Have y'all seen those ones where it's like it's a detailer? I'm gonna switch.
All right, yeah. Please switch to the camera.
it's like a detailer, and it's showing a recording of him, and it's like, oh, so y'all want a mirror finish on your car when it's cleaned? Y'all want a mirror finish? And it's actually the reflection of the car.
All day put just proving that the mirror works.
Yeah. You know what have y'all seen that?
Yes. You
think
sent it
it's
to me
cool.
on Instagram, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. But we are now winding down the episode. We wanted to touch on a few things. If you want to pull up the Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah. But just a few things to wrap it up. We are selling the keychains, $5. They are coming with the sticker, and if you would like, we will sign them. We are also selling 11-inch decals in red, white, or blue. Those are going for $8. And if you're interested in any of these items, contact either the podcast directly, DM the podcast directly, or get in contact with any one of us.
Already shut my computer off.
Oh. Great job.
Dang. But and one last thing, don't forget to are you good?
Yep.
Do not forget to check out DSI Insurance. This is their Facebook page if you want to check them out. They are doing the Blessings and Backpacks school supply drive. If you would like to donate anything, the drop-off locations are there. Or if you would like to donate through Cash App, I believe they're posting the information soon.
Yeah.
If
So
not
that's
already.
gonna be the $, capital C P C S A is their Cash App.
Yes.
That's $1, $5, $10, whatever you can give to help out some kids go to school. Which, kids should go to school.
Yes.
stay out of trouble.
Please go to school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble. Find out what you like between 1st and 12th grade, you know. Stay in school. But yeah, no. Any closing remarks?
To put everything in perspective, it costs nothing to be a good person. It also costs nothing to say nothing.
It also costs nothing to be a menace to society.
It also, yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Batman over here.
There's two different ways to look at that. Thanks, Sal. But continue working, work on yourself, and good things will come eventually.
Just be a good person.
Again, that's up into interpretation. But if you can, give when you can, and remember those who have given to you. It's a great thing. I do appreciate DSI coming into contact with us for this opportunity to help them out, and wherever we can help, that's where we'll be, and that's our main thing. The podcast, the Raptorstrike itself, it's not about us individually. It's not about us collectively either. It's what we can bring to others. I think if a lot more people adopted that sense of what can I do for someone else, I think we'd be in a whole better place. But again, always to follow up with CV Fabrication, if you have any kind of EcoBoost Ford, whether that's the Explorer ST, the Ford Raptor, the Focus, the Mustang, you can look at their website, and on any of their products, any of their parts, you can use promo code Raptorstrike for 5% off your order.
Also use our affiliate link on
Oh yeah, you can visit
Raptorstrike.net.
Yeah, through Raptorstrike.net, you can go to their website. We also have links to the Rap Cuts by Jaws, as well as the location for Ogave's Jewelry, which is a proud supporter and great friends of the channel. Alamo HeroCon, they are having their next event September 23rd and 24th.
Yes.
And we will be out there. Now I got to do it because I said it. We'll be out there. We're also trying to get some food trucks out there as well. Some great different tastes and walks of life.
And if you know a car, if you have a car that would like to be out there, feel free to get in contact with us. And we will have the registry link when we get it.
Yeah, I gotta talk with Peter, and more than likely, Peter's gonna be helping us out with that again.
Okay.
Peter, we appreciate everything you did the first time around, and hopefully we can redo our success, if not better, this coming time. And to everyone, we appreciate the support. Get in contact with us on our social medias or Raptorstrike underscore podcast for if you'd like decals or a keychain, which is our very first official merch drop. In all, be cool and stay humble, everybody. We will see y'all next week. Thank
What
you.
he said.